Good Reverend Dr. Paxton J.A. Price, founder of Paxton's Foundation and Church of Redemption. He is an entrepreneur, a TV and radio host, better known as The Rev. This show is designed just for you, the listener, to educate, entertain, and equip you. Now sit back, buckle up, and now let's roll with The Rev.
America, you know what time it is. Your main man, The Rev, Faith in Sports. You know what we do every day. We bring you the latest in sports. And Ryan, last night, we saw some games that were awesome, some games that wasn't. But I want to start off with your team that you picked. You picked that Gonzaga team.
Yeah, Gonzaga, man. I don't know. There's something about Gonzaga. They're just they're always there.
Man.
They're always there in the tournament, and this team is feisty.
Man, that game was so awesome, so exciting. It came down to the last shot, and I was thinking to myself,
I thought UCLA was going to win, to be honest with you.
Well, I knew that I knew UCLA was in trouble when they kept backing up. Mm-hmm. And I said out loud, I said, stop backing up. And sure enough, he stepped up in that three. He stepped into that three, and it was like swish.
He pulled up right at the logo, at the end of
at the end of
the logo.
Madness.
And the thing about it, though, like you said, I mean, they were what it was. I think he was thinking he didn't want to get beat off the dribble,
right?
And that was a cold shot, man.
Man, listen, if you ever playing D for the last shot, what you don't want to do is the opponent to step into a shot. So you want him to move sideways. You don't want him to he stepped right into that three. And you don't want
that game. UCLA played good defense the entire game. That's what's got to hurt. I mean, that was lax defense.
Yep, that was they wasn't thinking. They was trying to protect it, but what they had to do to be aggressive. There's a thought in people's mind when you get in that pressure situation. Do I protect what I have, or do I be aggressive? Now, the Rev was one of the people that I think you should be aggressive, and they needed to push him off. You run him off the 3-point, and they just let him step into it. That's what they did.
And the thing what they should have did, to me, is what LA should have done, like they did all game, was play full court pressure.
Yes. Or pick up half court.
Yeah. You was. I mean, that was really lazy defense.
Man,
I mean, and it's. He waited till the defense, even though he was far back. He waited till he was on his back foot.
Yes.
To step into that three. I mean, and he was right on line.
Oh, man, was he? He lined that thing up, stepped into that thing.
Man.
And that thing was swish.
Yeah, it was. You kind of felt it.
Right.
Again, like I said, I thought UCLA was going to win the game because they were the aggressor in the last 2 minutes.
Man.
But, I mean, hey.
It kept going back and forth. I was like, oh, man, it's a good game.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I seen them back up off that last shot, I was like, oh, no, he going to hit that.
Yeah, anybody's going to. I mean, that was like a practice shot.
Yeah, you let somebody step into it, they going to hit that. And he, sure enough, he hit it. And but it was a good game. I mean, it was an awesome game.
Real good game,
yeah.
Man.
I hated to see UCLA have to lose, but, somebody got to lose.
And you know what? And it's, I guess, it's not all bad. It's, you're going home now. But UCLA, they got a good team.
They got a very good team.
And we didn't think UCLA was going to get this far.
Yeah, that's right. I ain't trust them. The boy who I don't know if he's Spanish, mixed, I don't know.
I know, he
had
had hair. All that curly hair. He looked like a hippie.
Yeah.
He had the headband and he kept running up, swinging his head. I'm like, what's going on with it? But he could play though.
Yeah, he could play though.
Yeah,
he could play.
That's the one get on the court and fake you out, man.
That's the one you like. I don't want him on my team.
Yeah,
he can play.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was a good game. It was it's what the tournament is all about.
Yeah,
it's what the tournament is all about. It was awesome. It was exciting. It was fun, and it was one step above. No, I should say a half a step above the Kansas State game. Oh my goodness, Noel, the boy Noel. Not only got hurt, not only did he leave the game, come back in the game with 19 assists and lead his team to a victory.
And here you go. He made the defensive stop.
He made you 100% right. He did what UCLA didn't do. He made the stop at the end of the game.
He's, you know what? Noel is probably going to be the number one key factor in this tournament.
Yes.
Whoever they play.
Yes.
Because he's unguardable.
And he controls the tempo of their offense. He plays defense. He got heart, and you see he got hurt and came back in that game.
5'8".
5'8", little team guy.
Yeah, he says heart over height.
Yes. That goes to show that no matter what life throws at you, no matter what cards you're dealt, it's all about determination. It's all about want to. Do you have the want to play? Just compare him, and I don't mean to be picking on the man, but just compare him to Ben Simmons.
If Ben Simmons had that heart,
Definitely. Who's a whole foot taller, by the way.
he would be Giannis.
Oh my goodness, a whole foot taller. Mm-hmm. So this man is 5'8". Ben is about 6'9". Ben is scared to shoot. This man shoot. Matter of fact, he shot that last layup. And he had to shoot the layup, but he was still shooting.
And he's relentless.
Yeah, he wouldn't stop.
Yeah, and it was like the way, like you said, the way he controlled the game was just some of the passes he was making. He looked like Isaiah Thomas.
Man, the one pass when he passed it around the guy with the right hand, I was like, yeah, that's pretty. That is pretty.
He drove to the basket, stopped on a diamond. Everybody's eyes went to him. He threw that ball, turned around, right to the basket.
Yep.
Dime.
Yep. And the alley-oop he threw?
Oh, man.
The alley-oop was pretty.
And I think what made it even better is he was arguing with the coach saying, well, we're not running the play you calling.
Right.
He said, nah, we're not
run
doing
this.
that. Yeah. And the coach said, all right, whatever.
Right.
And he just threw it. He just threw it up there. And, hey.
He caught it two hands backwards, though. Alley-oop. That was pretty.
That right there, man.
Yeah, that was pretty. So yeah, I was impressed with Noel in that Kansas State game, state team. But that was the game.
Oh, it was. That might have been. I'm not even gonna say that might have been the best because most of these games.
Most of the games have been really, really good.
Man, Kansas State, man.
Kansas State.
I had Michigan State.
Yeah, Michigan State played a really good game.
Yeah, I had them, and it was just. Noel was just that X factor. Man.
He was that X factor. He was that X factor. Because really, when I seen Michigan State come down with the ball, I thought they was going to run the play where their guard hits a little jump shot.
Me too.
But Noel, he stole the ball.
Yep.
I was like, man, this is a good game.
And that was brave to do in that time of the game. Cause
yeah.
If you would have fouled him,
yes,
that would have been 3 at the line.
But I said that just earlier in the show. You could either say to yourself, I'm trying to protect the basket, or I'm going to be aggressive. Yeah. And Noel decided I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the steal.
And that's the difference between winning and losing right there.
That could be very much the difference.
He had that heart.
Yep. He said, if I'm going to lose, I'm going to go out, lose it my way.
It's going to be on me.
Yep. I'm going to give everything I got.
And when you play like that, you raise the level of your teammates.
Oh,
play.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Because Johnson, they couldn't do nothing with Johnson at the wall.
No, they couldn't. They couldn't do nothing.
Man.
No.
When he caught that alley-oop.
Woo! That was pretty good.
Yeah, I was saying Michigan State, I don't know what y'all going to do because these two.
But listen, Michigan State, they didn't back up. They didn't quit. They said, nah, we got something for you. They kept coming.
Yeah.
And it came down to the last shot. It was just a good game. Somebody got to lose.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Michigan State had to lose.
And it was a really good game when the last possession, they call timeout, they come out, then the other team call timeout.
Right.
And then they come out, and then the other team call timeout again. I said, what in the world is happening?
Right. They come up with a play, we come up with a play. Yep. It was very good. It was a very good game.
The sport is so much better when there's defense.
Yeah, that's the one too. That's the desire.
Golly, man.
That's you can't, if you lose, you go home. Ain't no coming back.
It's almost like when you get drafted by the NBA, they tell you don't bring your defense with you.
Don't bring your defense.
Leave it back in college.
Don't pack your defense.
Yeah,
don't pack your defense.
Leave that in college.
Yeah, leave that. But that's what happens when it's one and done. You know what I mean? And like Michigan State and UCLA, they probably waking up right now thinking to themselves, man, our season over with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's how hard they was playing. Like we don't want to go home.
It's it's hurtful right after the game.
Right.
But then that next day when you wake up, it's like, man, it's really over with.
Yeah, it's really over with.
Yeah.
Now, years from now, they're going to look back and say, we were part of a great game. It was fun, but right now it hurt.
Yeah. And some of these players now are thinking about, like we talked about yesterday, should I, what we put on film and on television, would I be eligible to
Can I get drafted?
enter the draft?
Yeah, can I get drafted?
Yeah. So a lot of these players are going to be doing that.
Yeah, a lot of people going to
I tell you what,
Noel. He got the heart to play.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if he got the size, but he definitely got the heart.
If Spud Webb was out there doing it.
Yeah, Spud was different, though. Spud jumped out the building.
And it ain't no defense.
Ain't no
so
defense
Noel can, he's got that, he's from New York.
Yeah.
So, he's got that
New York toughness.
Yeah, he's got that attitude. So
yeah.
That's going to get him a long way.
I mean, it takes you a long way in life. If not the NBA, overseas, or the G League, take you somewhere. They're going to take him somewhere.
And you can do some stuff overseas because we know Dwight Howard scoring 84 points.
And getting paid to do it.
Yeah.
Man, listen.
Yeah,
I wish they had all that when I was young. They have all that when I was young. I'd have did something, got paid.
Yeah, man. They
I could went to Germany to play, right? I'm like, I don't speak German, right? They were like, you ain't got to speak it. You just play basketball. I'm like, man, never mind.
I know, because I'm not going to be out there and not talk to nobody.
Yeah, I'm going to give me a 9 to 5. I'll be all right.
Now you wish you would have went, don't you?
No. I just wish they had what they have today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd been cool.
Yeah.
I'll give me a 9 to 5. I'm all right.
Now, here was another game, Rev. Number 4, Tennessee versus Florida Atlantic.
Tennessee let me down. Now, Florida Atlantic, let's give them their props. They played well. But come on, Tennessee. You were the number one defense coming into this tournament.
And they was playing their defense in that first half. But that second half,
they forgot to pack their offense.
FAU, man. I don't know what happened.
Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic. Y'all showed me something.
Yeah, they really played really well, man.
Yeah, they did. And they stepped up in clutch situations, made the plays that needed to be made on both ends, offense and defense.
They changed their entire game plan coming out of the second half.
Yeah,
I mean, they spread, because Tennessee, they got some big guys down in the
big physical guys.
Yeah, so they spread them out to the 3-point line, and all you gotta do is take them off the dribble.
Yep, that's what they did.
And they're guards. That's what they were doing.
They did. Yep, they ISO. We're gonna ISO. They spread it out.
Yeah.
Yep, and they attack.
And after a while, you just seen Tennessee. They couldn't. You could see it on their face. It was like it's really nothing we can do.
That's right.
Because once they start hitting them threes.
Oh yeah.
You could the whole tide was shifting.
Yeah. That was a good game. That was another good game. I thought Tennessee could have played better. They let me down, but Florida Atlantic, hey, hats off to you. You earned that game. You earned that victory.
Yeah. Now, Rev, you got Florida Atlantic versus Kansas State now.
Oh, I don't know what the Rev gonna do with that one. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm leaning towards Kansas State because it might not be Christmas time, but Noel.
Yeah, that's
I'm going Noel on that one.
He's in this tournament. He's averaging 21 points and 14 assists.
Woo! He averaged 21 points and 14 assists. Yeah, I'm going Noel. Kansas State.
Yeah, I'm going Kansas State too.
Yeah.
And whoever wins that is probably going to be going against Alabama.
Well, then the dream is over. Then the dream is over. Then. Because the Reds done picked Alabama from the beginning.
Yeah.
It's Alabama time, baby. Roll Tide.
Now, let's talk about the game, Rev, that was...
First of all, that's not a game. That's a massacre.
I know. Pig Suey. Arkansas versus UConn. UConn, man.
UConn said that they could bring home the bacon and fry it up in a pan.
Yeah.
Because that's what they did to Pig Suey
in
Arkansas. They fried them up and they make bacon out of them.
It was over early.
Man, it was over like the first 10 minutes. The best part of the game was the first minute. After that, it was about a wrap.
But, you said UConn was going to be in your Final Four.
Yeah, I did. But, I wanted to say Pig Suey some more.
I know. You can still say it.
But they're not around. I can't say Pig Suey no more.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, that was awful. that was one of those games you like, all right, well, let's see what else is on TV.
Yeah, because I'm saying to myself, Did they run out of gas or what was it?
Oh, they ran out of bacon grease. That's what happened. You can't slide down the court when you got that bacon grease.
Yeah, man, that was UConn. I mean, we ain't. Hey, I'm not taking up
Big
from
East
UConn.
schools.
UConn is good.
Oh yeah, UConn's good.
UConn, honestly,
they Big East tested.
UConn has shocked me.
Yeah, they played very well, but they had to beat them like that.
No.
Yeah, they had to do that. Come on, UConn.
It's almost, I don't even really know what to say. I mean, it's not really to say.
Yeah, that was just bad.
Just look at the tape.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Look at the tape.
You can't even look at the score.
No.
The score bad, but the score don't even tell the story.
Yeah, 88-65. It wasn't that close.
It's 88-65, and it wasn't that close.
No.
Yeah, it was bad. It was like they didn't belong on the court with them.
Yeah, hey.
Big Sue. That's my last time I can say it.
Hey, it's just, I mean, might as well say it to him,
Yeah.
We've been saying to everybody else, you got to the Sweet 16.
Hey, listen, I mean,
you got further than
you
most.
had fun. Yeah, you had fun.
Yeah, it's time to go on back.
You can make a little video for next year. Yeah. We got to the Sweet 16.
And you got some good games now. You got UConn versus Gonzaga.
Oh, my goodness. That's going to be a battle. That's going to be a battle. I'm not even going to pick that game yet.
And that might be one of the best matchups.
That might be one of the best matchups.
Yeah.
I won't even pick that game yet. I got to really ponder on it.
Yeah, because I don't...
Meditate.
Because Gonzaga's big man, was it Till, I think his name is?
Yeah.
He don't look like he can play either.
Yeah, I know. But he can play.
Yeah, he got that big Hulk Hogan mustache.
Yeah, I know. Big Hulk.
But he can play though.
He got that he got the 80s sitcom mustache. Yeah. he think he Magnum PI.
Yeah, that's he actually looks like the guy from who plays for UCLA, who plays for UCLA.
Like,
they look like they can be related.
The same thing.
They look like
they kind of look alike. I ain't want to say nothing because somebody might be like, "Hey, Rev, you racist." But no, they really did look alike.
They look.
They really did look
They
alike.
both got the same mustache and everything.
Yep.
Hey, but he could play, man.
Yeah, he can play. He can play. That whole team can play. That's a good matchup. So yeah, I think that I'm not even gonna pick that game yet.
And we got today's games.
Tonight's games. They're gonna start off with Alabama because they're gonna get that out the way. That's 6 o'clock. They're gonna get that game out the way.
What you think that's gonna look like? The UConn game, or you think it's gonna be good? Like
no, because I think San Diego State is a good team. So I think they'll hang in there until about the last 10 minutes of the game, and then Alabama will pull away.
Yeah, you had them going to the Elite Eight.
Yes.
Up until you said they hit Alabama.
Alabama.
And here's the matchup.
Yep, here's the matchup right here. And but Alabama will pull away in this game, and they'll win this.
Yeah, I agree. I just think Alabama is too much.
Yeah, I think they too much too. I really do.
Yeah, it's they'll fight.
I think if you put Alabama versus the Charlotte Hornets, I think Alabama will win. I'm taking Alabama by 10, as a matter of fact.
They might
get them. They just might get them.
And I've always been one to say you can't compare college to the NBA because all the college players ain't gonna make it to the NBA.
I know that's right.
But Charlotte ain't good.
Charlotte, hey. I see why Mike trying to sell the team.
Yeah,
he trying to get out of there while he can.
Yeah, Mike said, "I'm
don't run down, Mike. That's the team you put together."
He said, "I'm." Hey, Mike, I ain't said it. Just know that.
I ain't scared of Mike. I don't know why people.
The Rev said that.
The Rev said it, Mike.
Hey.
And anytime you want to play one-on-one, Mike.
Hey, speaking of
that.
Boy
Rev about something.
Speaking of that, I want to talk about that a little bit. I just seen something where Mario Chalmers was saying he remembers when Michael Beasley was with the Miami Heat and in practice beat LeBron one-on-one every time.
Well, I mean, that's not surprising.
They went down. They were down in Charlotte, and they were playing. Michael Beasley was beating everybody one-on-one. Michael Jordan came down, they said, from the thing at 50.
Right.
And beat Michael Beasley 6 out of 7 times.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Well, be
I
fair.
think that's a lie.
To be fair now, Michael Beasley has that one-on-one type game. LeBron don't really have a one-on-one type game. When you're a basketball player, you understand this. Some people games translate better to one-on-one, and some people don't. Like LeBron, one of his biggest weapons on the court is his ability to pass. Well, you can't pass on a one-on-one.
Yeah. And that's that's true.
Yeah.
Jordan, Kobe, Iverson. Those are
scores.
They're scores. Yeah. And it's but still.
Yeah.
Not at 50, Beasley.
I mean, you can't. I mean, it's Michael Jordan. He ain't beating Michael Jordan. But what I'm saying is, Beasley against LeBron James is different. They have different styles of games that would lend the favor to Beasley, because LeBron he's a person that will pass the ball. He sets people up, puts people in a better position to score. You can't do that 1-on-1.
Yeah, and I just think the attitudes are different.
Yeah, then the attitude's different.
Yeah, the attitudes are different. Yeah.
Because LeBron don't think score first, and then of course 1-on-1 that's all you can do.
Yeah,
and so that's a bad matchup for LeBron. To be fair to LeBron, just a bad matchup.
With you, man.
Yeah,
giving LeBron some love.
Got LeBron some love.
Giving LeBron some help, man.
I got to help the brother. Sometimes I got to help the brother out.
Yeah, that's.
You play certain people, you just say help. That's what I did on Tuesday night when I was playing a young boy.
Oh, when you was tired.
Yeah, man, the last game, I was like, man, forget this. I'm just calling for help. Help!
You know who I think's gonna need some help?
Who?
Xavier against Texas.
Now the Rev, hope you are right.
Yesterday I said Xavier.
Yeah. Now you done slept on it a little bit, thought about it.
I done had time to ponder.
Yeah.
Xavier's gonna need some help.
But Texas is that good.
Yeah, Texas is really good.
They are. They're really that good. I like Texas. I picked Texas to win this game. I know it's gonna be a good game. I know it's gonna be close. Don't get me wrong. But I did pick Texas to win this game.
Yeah, I just think in the end, I mean, Texas is guard play.
Yeah. And I like their defense better, too.
Yeah.
Not to take anything away from Xavier, because I know a couple people that went to Xavier. They probably trying to pick up the phone right now. Put the phone down. But Xavier is a good team. I just think Texas is a better team.
But here's Xavier's road to this game. They played Kennesaw State.
Oh, yeah.
They beat them. And then they played Pittsburgh.
Right.
And now you get ready to. This is a total different animal.
This is a whole different beast. So I like Texas in this game to win. I think it's going to be a close game. But I like Texas to win.
Miami University, the U.
You know I got the U winning this game, right?
Versus Houston.
You know I got the U winning this game.
I know, but I don't think it's going to happen, man.
You know, I got Miami winning this game. Tearing up your brackets. I got Miami winning this game. Come on, Miami. Mess up Ron's brackets. Mess it up.
Yeah, I don't need that to happen. This the only game left I got.
Listen, Miami do Rev one favor. Just mess up Ron's bracket.
All these other teams just, honestly, if it weren't for Houston, my bracket would have been done the first round. Because, I mean, a lot of these games are just.
Right.
They just all the way just messed up.
Like Princeton and what's the name? They messed up mine.
Creighton.
They messed my thing all up.
I think they messed.
I had them losing every game.
I didn't have Princeton winning that first game. Arizona.
At Arizona, they beat Arizona down too. Princeton, that's type team.
I don't know Creighton.
I like Creighton though. I'm picking Creighton on this game.
I'm not going against Princeton no more.
I ain't fooling Princeton. They gonna realize where they at. They sometimes you don't know where you at. Sometimes Princeton don't know where they at. You go to Princeton, you ain't supposed to be able to play basketball. What's going on?
Whoever wins this game, that's the last one.
They supposed to get a job at Wall Street.
Whoever wins this game is gonna be the last win.
Yeah.
Because Alabama's on the
Alabama's there stalking people. Roll Tide, you gonna get rolled.
In the Final Four, it could be Alabama versus Kansas State.
Ooh, now that'd be a good matchup.
Yeah,
I like to see Miller versus Noel. Now that'd be a real good matchup.
Goodness gracious!
But the better TV matchup is Houston making it. Now that's a better TV matchup.
Houston and Alabama. That's what I want.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
Yeah, that's a better TV matchup. But I would like for Miami to mess that thing up. Well, I like it. I like them to mess that party up.
You know what? And to be honest, they could.
Miami is a good team.
Honest, Miami is they're a really, really solid team from, 1 through 5.
They played a smaller lineup, but they are a good team. They all play their positions well. They don't do anything that's not called for in their position, and they really played well.
And I think it's going to. Like I said, I think they could because I think Houston's big.
Yeah.
Houston's a bigger team, and Miami's a smaller. That's gonna be hard after a while, man. Somebody smaller. If you just keep running them up and down the court, they're gonna be tired.
The question is, can Miami control the boards enough that they could keep, Houston? If Houston start dominating the boards, it's a wrap.
And that right there is what kept Houston in these games. Yeah. Against Auburn, that's what they did in the second half.
Yep. If they start getting rebounds all the time, getting second and third shots, it's a wrap. You don't want to see them.
Yeah, these are gonna be some good games, man. What do you think out of the four these 4 games? Who you think is gonna be the best matchup? You got Creighton, Princeton. That's the best one.
That's the best one.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best.
Cinderella. Cinderella versus Cinderella.
Number 15, Princeton is in.
Princeton. How you gonna let Princeton beat you? If all the teams gonna beat you, this is what I'm not gonna do.
They've outsmarted everybody.
This is what I'm not gonna do.
That's what Princeton
I'm
done,
not gonna come back to school and they say, "Well, who y'all lose to?" and say Princeton. I'm gonna say some other team. We lost to North Carolina.
I don't know.
Like North Carolina won in the tournament.
Think about
I said we lost to North Carolina. I said
Arizona. They won by 4.
Right.
Then they played Missouri and they won by 15. They beat Missouri down.
They did. They did beat Missouri down.
I think they're kind of like Miami. They're smaller.
Yeah.
But their big men they're like slim and tall. But they can shoot the 3. They can.
I ain't never go home and say I lost to Princeton. I ain't doing it.
That's what Creighton's saying right now. We cannot leave out of here saying we lost to Princeton.
Yeah, Princeton. Nah, I ain't losing.
I don't know. They made it there, man.
No, Princeton. They impressed the Rev. The Rev was like, man, I can't believe they keep winning. But I ain't losing them though. That's just a certain pride thing you got to have. I ain't losing Princeton.
I'm looking at it and I'm like, Princeton or Creighton?
I'm going Creighton.
Get up there against Alabama.
It's gonna get ugly. Yeah, that's gonna be ugly.
See, they're gonna look totally different.
Yeah. That's a different class right there. But this game, Princeton, I believe, if they could keep the game close, they can win this game. Because that's how they. I don't know how they doing it.
See, and that's what Creighton has done. They're a run and gun team.
Yeah, that's why I think Creighton will win this game. But Princeton, if they keep it close, I don't know how they doing it, but they pulling out victory.
It's going to be a real good matchup.
Yeah. If you'd asked Rev, the one team that ain't got a shot,
it would have been Princeton.
It would have been Princeton.
Everybody said it.
Yeah.
Princeton is the number one shocker.
Yeah. If Princeton came to the gym on Tuesday night and played us, and we 50-some years old, I would have been like, nah, we going to win this game.
They'd have ran y'all out the gym.
No. Wait a second now. Wait a second now, Ryan. Wait a second now.
Hey, Princeton?
Yeah, we're going to beat Princeton.
But this goes to show about good coaching.
They ain't athletic enough to play us.
I don't know. You seen them games?
They impressed me because I didn't think they could do it.
Them Wall Street boys hitting reverse.
I know listen, they were playing well.
Yeah, man.
Surprisingly well.
It's gonna be it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, this game gonna be fun tonight.
Yeah.
This the game I want to see. The Alabama game,
Yeah, I
that's
think
early.
I think the whole nation knows.
Yeah, that's gonna be quick. But this Princeton game, man, please, I need to see this. I'm putting everything on hold. I told my wife we ain't going out tonight. We watching the game. Order subs.
It's raining. It's raining too.
It's raining too. I told her order some subs.
Man, I can't wait because I'm anxious to see if Princeton can maintain that dominance. Yeah. They've been dominating all these teams.
They've been really good. Wow. And you want to know where we're gonna get our subs from? The All-America want to know where we're going to get our subs from. That's the point. The point is everybody wants to know where we're going to get our subs from. So if you have a sub company, keep that in mind. They all want to know. It's your main man, the Rev, here to bring you the truth. The truth is, America, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Don't miss it.
We can't get subs.
Hey, it's me, Tanya Pia from Sounds in the Street. Now, here at Sounds in the Street, what I like to do is to give you, the listener, some encouragement to help you make it through your week and to help you make it through the day. Now, to do this, I use various types of genres of music. So let's begin. Today, my song pick is going to be by one of my favorite artists, and it is me. That's right, Tanya Pia. It's from my album called Our Worship, and the song is entitled You Fight. Now, just to give you a little history about me, my father was a bishop, but he was not only just a bishop, he was a traveling recording artist as well. And this gift was transferred to me and my sister, who also sings and is in music as well. And so when I began to write this song, there was so much that was going on in my life. You name it, from a bad marriage to health issues to bad finances, just everything was going wrong. And so I became so overwhelmed, so I just wanted to give up. I just wanted to give in. I had enough. I was tired. I was ready to walk away. I was ready to throw in the towel. And then all of a sudden, I just sat down on my living room floor and I began to cry. And I began to hear these lyrics about fighting. And so this is how this song has come about. I don't care what's going on, fight. Take a listen.
What do you do when you can't seem to find your way? What do you do when things are so hot you can't pray? What do you do when you can't even sing your song? Oh, what do you do when everything is going wrong? I don't care. I don't care what the enemy say. Don't you try to walk away. Your promises seem delayed. You fight, you fight. Don't you try to walk away. Don't you try. You fight, you fight. What do you do when confusion's everywhere? And the trials of life seem too much to bear? What do you do when you wanna throw in the towel? Oh, put up your hands and trust God anyhow. I don't care. I don't care what the enemy gotta keep fighting. Don't you turn around. You gotta keep fighting.
Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to put your boxing gloves on and get in this ring of prayer and fight? That is what the core of this song is about. I don't care what life throws at you, fight. I don't care what happens, fight. I don't care what surprises you, fight. I don't care how much you want to give in, how much you want to give up, how much you want to throw in the towel, how much you want to walk away. You fight. You fight because you have to fight. Somebody's depending on you. Put on your boxing rings, get in this ring called prayer, and fight and let God do the work. This has been Tanya Pia, your host from Sounds in the Street, bringing you a little flavor and inspiration from faith and sports. Until next time.
America, you heard what Tanya said. She said, you got to fight. We must fight and fight well. Hey, Ryan, speaking of fighting, I don't know if you've seen the video of the lady who was at the gym. She was working out, right? And somebody came to the door and she let them in. Mm-hmm. And they attacked her and she was fighting. Well, she beat that cat down. She kept fighting that man.
She said, I do remember the video you're talking about. She said she's seen him in the apartment complex before.
Yeah.
So she didn't think nothing of it.
Right.
She opened the door. She went into the other room, and he followed her in there.
Yeah, and tried to attack her.
She told him back up, and he kept on walking toward her. Yeah, she could fight.
Man, listen, she could hold her hand.
Yeah, she know what Tanya P talking about.
Yeah, she know where you got to fight. You got to fight for life.
And she beat him up so bad, she actually took a rest.
Yeah.
To call the police while he was face down on the ground.
Right.
I said, go on, girl.
Right, that's right. That's how you beat somebody down.
That's how you do that.
That's how you beat somebody down. Mm-hmm. You beat them, and then you just take a minute. Let me call the police so the police come get you.
And then when he got up,
right,
he ain't had no fight.
He ain't had no more fight.
He walked right out.
You beat the fight out.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
When the devil attack you, you beat the fight out the devil.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to that lady.
Yeah,
Whatever
shout
that
out to
lady.
her.
Call the show, lady. Call the show. We're gonna have you on the show.
Yeah.
Because you a fighter. We like fighters.
Yeah, she
You got to fight in life.
know how to defend yourself.
Yeah, listen, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when life throws a curveball at you? What you gonna do when you get attacked? Whether it's physically, emotionally, mentally, what you gonna do? You gotta be able to fight.
She even was beating him with her phone.
Yeah, you see it. Yeah. She cracking him in the head with the phone.
I said, dang, she using dial up.
Yeah, dial up. Dial down. Yeah. Dial upside your head.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, well, hey, bet he won't do it no more.
I might start a company. Dial upside your head.
I bet he won't do it no more.
No, he ain't. No.
Especially when he see her, he gonna cross the street.
He ain't gonna fool her no more. Yeah, she was a fighter, but that's what you have to be in life. You have to be a fighter in life.
Yeah,
you overcome things. You must overcome things in life because life is gonna throw some stuff at you.
Yeah, and speaking of being a fighter and wanting to overcome, let's jump into the NFL. Zeke Elliott.
Zeke.
Now, let me tell you something, Zeke.
Zeke.
I'm gonna be the one to tell you something. Zeke said he has 3 teams in mind.
That's right.
That he wants to sign with.
That's right, Zeke.
By next week.
That's right. Who you want to sign
He
with?
said the New York Jets.
The Jets.
Cincinnati Bengals. And the Philadelphia Eagles.
Say what?
Now listen.
So who? Hold on. What you say?
Listen, Zeke.
No, I'm saying. What's third team say? Who was it?
Let me tell you, Zeke. I understand.
Yeah.
You want to be with a contender.
No,
I understand.
All those three teams are not contenders.
The Bengals have been contenders. We have been contenders.
That's true.
The Jets,
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I'm going to be honest. The Bengals is the best fit. For one, the Bengals were the 29th rushing offense last year.
Yeah. He can go there and get some carries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Him and Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
That's a good
mix.
Yeah, that's a good mix.
That's a good backfield.
You know, if you come with us, you would be behind the best offensive line in the league.
I mean, if you come play for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Just saying.
They ain't gonna win no game.
But we don't want you. You've been tainted.
They don't want good players on their team.
You've been tainted and used by the Dallas Cowboys.
America's team.
We don't want that.
You can't go from America's team to Rocky and them.
You have soot on you, and that's something you can't get on.
You can't go from America's team to Rocky and them. They got a statue of Rocky.
But here's the thing.
Rocky's not even a real person.
But here's the thing. But the players are real.
How you got a statue of a fake person though?
Hey man, that was one of the best movies.
That's like the Cowboys getting a statue of Luke Skywalker.
No,
that's the same thing. The Dallas Cowboys in front of their stadium.
No, the reason that they did
put Luke Skywalker up there
because it was
the same thing.
It was from Philadelphia. That's all it was.
The fake movie was from a fake Philadelphia, not a real Philadelphia.
But that don't have nothing to do with the Eagles.
Those fake people.
It just happened to be a statue in Philadelphia. It's not for the Eagles.
It's a real statue of a fake person, though. That's what I'm trying to get. Dr. J, a real person.
Hey, I don't know. I ain't got
Mike Smith, a real person. He got statues of them. I'm like, okay, I get it.
Sylvester Stallone's real.
But it's not him. It's Rocky.
Who played Rocky?
Doesn't matter.
Sylvester
It's
Stallone.
an actor.
The statue is Sylvester Stallone as Rocky. I don't pay attention to this. You ain't gotta look at this. Don't even look at the statue.
You got a statue of
you ain't gonna let it go.
You can have a statue of Ron Jaworski. Rocky though.
That's it. Come on.
A Rocky, and then you even put it in front of a movie theater. I was like, all right, well, maybe because it's in front of a movie theater, but because it's a great movie. You put it in front of the sports stadium.
Come on, Rocky's better than Ron Jaworski.
Ron Jaworski's a real person though. This is not even a real person. Why you put it in front of the sports stadium?
Listen, Zeke.
Rocky?
My opinion.
Not to mention he lost to Apollo Creed both times.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. That was.
He's not even good.
But then he had to get trained by him.
He got knocked out by Mr. T.
But that's the only way he could beat.
And when he got knocked out by Mr. T, if you remember the movie, now go back and watch the movie. You don't believe me. When he got knocked out by Mr. T hit him. He was like, I was like, oh nah.
I don't.
You can't come back from that one.
Now I watched all.
It's a wrap when you go. It's a wrap after that.
Now,
you gotta go home after that.
I watched these movies extensively.
Yeah.
And I'm probably I'm probably 100% sure that he didn't make
Why?
that
Okay,
sound.
well, go back. Okay, you challenge the Rev on this one, America. Challenge the Rev. Go back and watch the movie.
You know.
And when Mr. T hit him, what's going to happen? I'm going to give you the whole setup.
I'ma tell you
Mr. T
this.
is beating him down, right? And Mr. T finally great, hit him real good time. He like, and he hit him. And when he hit him, Rocky said, watch. Well, then watch the movie. Watch it.
If he made that sound, go and tear the statue down. I say tear the statue down, but I'm pretty sure he ain't make no sound like.
He's like, watch it.
I'm pretty sure he ain't make that sound.
Watch it.
But Zeke, listen.
He lost to Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, Thunderlips.
Thunderlips beat him down.
See, you remember all of that. That's why people like you. That's why they put the statue for remembrance. You remember all of that. You remember Rocky.
I remember the movie. Not a real person. Not a real person. You can't put it in front of the sports stadium.
That's not in front of our stadium.
Yeah, it's Philadelphia.
That's the infield, but that's not in front of our stadium. You ain't never been to the Eagles Stadium. You refused to go.
No, I've been to Eagles Stadium.
I asked you to go one time, and you said you.
I ain't going outside the cold. That's why.
You said
have me in the summertime.
no. You said you refused to walk through those doors. That's what you told me.
Okay, if it was warm, I ain't got a problem going to the door. If it's cold outside, Eagle game.
Oh, well, you had to go in the preseason.
I go to Phillies. I go to Sixers.
Yeah.
It's Sixers inside, so ain't no problem. Phillies game, I go to Phillies game. But
the Sixers.
Eagles cold outside.
I think every team needs to have, at least a dome that you can open up to make, the kind of, you should.
That's a good point.
You should go into that. I mean, because.
We need to have that conversation.
Because the Super Bowls are.
Yeah.
They want to have even field.
Yes.
I mean, every team should build their stadiums for that.
And then you can always open it up.
Yeah. I mean, I hate to say this, but everybody needs to follow the mantra of what
Dallas Cowboys.
Jerry Jones did.
Well, because we
just the stadium.
Because we American team.
That's a beautiful stadium.
Yeah, now, like you told America, we should follow behind because the Bible says.
His idea of what to build the stadium. The Raiders did it.
This is what the Bible says. The Bible says wise men follow the star.
No,
that's the Bible.
It's these stars.
You don't disagree with the Bible, D.
But these
it's what the Bible says.
These stars were here before the Dallas Star was here.
No. Stars are eternal.
Yes, but
so it's always been that star. That's that star. It's the Dallas Cowboys. Wise men follow the star.
It's the same star.
It's the same star.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you believe. I'll let you go with that.
I appreciate it.
It's now okay. Zeke. Yes. Let's get back to Zeke. Because I was annoyed.
I don't know why.
I understand he's frustrated. He wants to pick a team who wants to play Dallas twice.
Twice.
Yeah. I mean,
he just loses twice a year. That's all.
Again. Now I give it to y'all. Y'all revamped y'all's running back stable.
Yeah.
Y'all got a good 4-man rotation right now. I mean, somebody will probably get.
And we're gonna add another piece. We did Dallas Cowboys,
but
America's team.
I understand he wants to, join somebody who's. I mean, these teams are really good, man. The Philadelphia teams are really good.
Let me tell you something.
The Bengals are really good.
Let me tell you something, Ryan.
He wants to
Ezekiel
go
Elliott
to a
joins the
team.
Philadelphia Eagles. I'm gonna go find him, and I got something for him. That's all it is. That's all it is.
I just, you know what? Because I just think Zeke will try to throw some games. Man. He's been in Dallas too long.
Don't catch these hands, Zeke. Don't catch these hands, my man.
Good. 5 times. Chill.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying.
Zeke, go with the Bengals. The Jets already said down.
No, go with the Eagles.
Go with the Bengals.
Go with the Eagles. Catch 2 losses a year. That's all. Go with the Eagles. We want you over there, actually.
Do you?
We about that life. Yeah, Dallas Cowboys about that life.
Hey, over there talking
We
trash.
about that life.
Well, I'm sure Zeke wants to go with. He probably said to himself when he had
the Jets. That's where he wants to go.
When he had, he does.
That's New York.
But they done already said down. The running back said we good over here.
I know.
Don't come on.
That was cold blooded too.
Yeah,
by the way,
that was cold.
First of all, Hall is this is second. He's coming to his second year.
But again, too, now you're arrogant because Aaron Rodgers is there.
I'm just saying, you coming into your second year.
Y'all ain't played no games yet.
You telling me you can't learn from a veteran like Zeke? That was disrespectful.
And that rotation, y'all will be fresh all year.
All year.
Why would you not want that?
And he gonna show you, he gonna show you some stuff.
I bet you Aaron Rodgers said he cool with it.
I bet because one of the best things Zeke do, he protects the quarterback on the passing downs. So I bet you Aaron Rodgers let's get Zeke over here for real.
Yeah. And they got the money to do it. We don't have that money.
Yeah, y'all ain't got no money. Y'all just gave Johnson $33 million, right?
Yeah. Extension to 2026. Lane Johnson?
Yeah, Lane Johnson is old behind Lane Johnson.
He's the best right tackle in the NFL.
I mean,
he hasn't. If
you count only 40-year-olds, yeah.
He hasn't given up a sack in 3 years.
I don't know who came up with that stat. I don't know who that is.
Michael Parsons even said that he's the most difficult
Michael
person.
Parsons likes him. He thinks they're friends.
Game respects game.
No. Michael Parsons likes him as a person.
Michael
Parsons is a nice guy.
He didn't even give up a sack after he tore his.
First of all, he offsides every time. It's false start.
No, he's not. He know the count.
Man, Lane false start Johnson is his name.
You know who he learned from? Jason Peters. Y'all extended him for a year.
Lane
talking about
false start Johnson. That's his name.
Nah, he's a beast, man.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Best right tackle in the league. I told you.
If you count false starts, yeah.
He better than
No, he ain't better than nobody. Nobody.
Hey,
let me take that back because he is better than one person.
Here you go.
Better than Rocky.
He
better than Rocky.
I knew you was getting throw shade, man.
He can have if he had a statue, I'd be like, okay, all right. Rocky though, Rocky.
Who Lane? If Lane Johnson.
Yeah, at least Lane Johnson had a statue. I'd be like, well, he did play well for him. Rocky's not real.
$33 million, man.
$33 million. Now that's a lot of statue money. I'd rather have the money than the statue. By the way, I'm just throwing that out there for America. So
that's
if America ever had a question of give the Rev a statue or $33 million.
Oh yeah, no.
I just want to put it out there. Give me the $33 million.
Yeah, don't even think about no.
Yeah, statue. I don't want the statue. I want $33 million.
Give me the $33 million.
Yeah, give me $33 million.
That's
that way I can pay Jim Turner.
Yeah. Jim Turner got a paycheck coming.
Yeah, he got a paycheck.
Big time.
Yeah. We're gonna sign him to a contract extension.
Now
we ain't gonna make it guaranteed.
Here's another. Oh no, it's got.
He getting older.
It's got to be guaranteed. Now here's the Giants signed Jamison Crowder.
Yeah, that was a good move.
The Giants are quietly
putting together a pretty good team.
The only thing about it is you got that quarterback.
What?
Daniel Jones.
He's from Duke University.
And Duke is out of the.
Oh yeah,
Duke didn't make it.
No, they made it. They lost.
There you go.
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah,
he's from Duke University, where all the other great players come from.
Well, you know what?
Grant Hill.
He's starting.
Kyrie Irving.
He's starting that over there.
Duke.
Jason Tatum.
The University of Duke. All the great players come from there.
It was all yellow.
Daniel, the man Jones.
$49 million he gonna make this year.
Whoa. When you said it, I just thought in my mind, whoa.
$49 million for 17 weeks, man. And he ain't even
then Lamar can't get a offer.
Talk about
more
this.
Than $32 million?
Talk about this.
Now, you know that don't make no sense.
Listen.
Did you see where they talking about you can't talk to other teams, can't talk to nobody but Lamar?
Now, personally, I think this person who tried to start talking, Lamar said, I don't know who he was.
No. He said that they partners, but not in that they do equipment. He said he wouldn't talk to nobody. They said he lying.
So that's the NFL doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
You trying to say he sent out letters to all the NFL players saying that y'all need to negotiate?
Yeah. Now what probably happened, and I could actually see this happen in the miscommunication because they're partners on other things. Maybe Lamar sent out email and it had their name on it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that could happen, you know what I mean? Because they're already partners.
Mm-hmm.
And they already do stuff together. So his name could have been on there, maybe. You know what I mean?
I just find it.
That's possible.
I find it so funny because even Carolina needs a quarterback,
and they're gonna announce it. We don't want Lamar.
And then when they were down at the combine, they asked the general manager, and he said, "Well, we think Lamar Jackson is an option, but it's too much of an option."
But yeah, Daniel Jones.
You don't want to win then.
But Daniel Jones get $49 million.
Collusion.
$49
million for Daniel Jones.
$49 million.
They got people who are backing up other quarterbacks who are making $20 million.
And you don't want to give Lamar at least $33 million.
Lane Johnson is.
Lane Johnson gonna get 33.
Lane Johnson is getting 33, and he's 6 years older than Lamar Jackson.
And Lamar,
we know that it's different positions.
Right. And Lamar is a former MVP.
If you are a game changer, come on, man.
He can't get an offer.
Come on, man. Former MVP.
MVP of the league, not a team. Daniel Jones not MVP of his team. He's not the MVP of his team.
Yeah.
Lamar MVP of the league. Ain't nobody want to offer him a contract. And people go out their way to say we're not interested. Washington.
They picked up
Atlanta.
Now Miami, that's where Lamar Jackson's from. They picked up Tua's 5th year. He had 3 concussions last year.
I know.
They picked up his 5th year option of being $23 million.
And they don't want to trade him for Lamar.
For Lamar Jackson, come on, man.
In the first round pick. You trade him in the first round pick for Lamar. I can work that out. I can make that happen. Now, y'all can't negotiate with me, other teams. I'm not registered.
For me, here's the thing for me. What are you afraid of?
You know what it is? It's called collusion. It's the Baltimore Ravens said to the other teams, yo, don't give him a contract. He don't have an agent. He ain't playing ball with us.
Yeah.
We're going to lowball him.
Yeah, because we do know agents are connected to the ownerships. Yeah.
In order to negotiate contracts in the NFL, you got to register with them, which means you got to pay them money. Mm-hmm. And if an agent is not registered with them, they don't want to deal with them because they ain't paid that money.
And they're not going to get no money out of it. That's the number one thing that's going. And I don't understand why nobody else is talking about that.
Yeah,
that's the number one thing right there.
Well, it's 2 reasons. A, NFL, they got a whole bunch of money. Mm-hmm. And if you talk bad about them, they ain't going to give you none of that money.
Yep.
And B, something called NFL security.
And here's the thing.
Look them up.
Lamar ain't talked about nobody.
No, yeah, Lamar said he don't even know what they talking about. He said they ain't happened. He's the only person that talked to any teams about him. He said the partner doesn't even do it.
And the thing, it's funny to me because they continue to move the needle of what they say is the problem. Well, first it was he continuously keeps getting injured.
Tua?
He missed one. There you go. I was getting ready to say he missed one game in the first 3 seasons.
Like Tua?
Tua got hurt 3 times in
nobody got a problem with it.
In 9 games?
Nobody got a problem with it. Aaron Rodgers keeps people on hold for half a year.
And they waited.
Ain't nobody got a problem with it. Daniel Jones, whose play is subpar to Lamar Jackson, gets $49 million. Nobody got a problem with it.
And he said, I'm not going to play for nothing less than 40.
Derek Carr.
And you know how I feel about that. He got 4 years, $150 million.
Nobody got a problem with it.
That was easy too. That was like they're acting like he got ready to change the whole organization down there in New Orleans.
Baker Mayfield.
And we can keep on.
We keep on going.
And here we go with the what you call it, the $20 million I said with Heineke. He's back up.
Heineke, the bear.
They gave him 2 years, $20 million to be a backup.
To be a backup.
And to be a backup, is he in New Orleans or Carolina?
Carolina.
He's going to be they don't even have a quarterback, and they already named the backup.
But nobody wants to offer Lamar a contract. Nobody. Come on now. You already know what that is. That's collusion. I'll just face it. And you know what? I'm not even mad with them that they do it. I'm mad with them when they act like they're not doing it.
That's that right there. Yep.
How you gonna act like you're not doing it?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. If you going to cheat, matter of fact, I take you back to Stewart. Me and my friends used to play Monopoly. Mm-hmm. And I had some friends that would steal the $500 bill out the bank, and you couldn't let them be the banker no more. And they cheated.
Yeah, I think everybody's done that in that game.
If you're gonna cheat, just admit that you cheat. Yeah. Don't be acting like you. Don't let me see you cheat and then act like you ain't doing it when I'm looking right at you. Like we know it's collusion.
Name 5 quarterbacks that's better than Lamar Jackson.
You got Pat, I'll put Joe in there.
Yeah.
I'll give you Josh Allen.
Josh. And then after that, what?
It's a wrap. It's a wrap after that. Oh, Dak Prescott.
You was good with the first three.
Dak Prescott.
If Lamar Jackson, if they traded Dak Prescott for Lamar Jackson right now.
Right. I'd be sad.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd be sad.
You would be.
We would be sad. We would be very, very sad.
You would be sad.
And we sticking to that story.
You would.
That's our story, and we sticking to
I
it.
was getting ready to say, now, if that happened, I would say legit.
Man,
Super
please.
Bowl contenders.
Man, please. Dak Prescott is the
Lamar
fifth best quarterback in the league. Dak Prescott.
in the XFL. Oh, you mean NFL?
NFL.
Oh, okay.
Now, the Eagles got Lamar Jackson. We would be concerned because now y'all got a real quarterback and not a one-hit wonder.
We would be in the same.
Millie Vanilli.
We would be in the same position if Jalen Hurts was there. They'd be Super Bowl contenders.
I mean, remember, we talking about more than 1 year, though.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts is a one-year wonder. He's Millie from Millie Vanilli.
Well, how
Carson Wentz is the other one.
Is the, well, you
He's Millie Vanilli.
You have to. He's young. You gotta let him. You gotta let him.
No, they both
continue.
one-hit wonders. They both.
He's gotten better every time you've seen him.
Who? Nah, that's not the truth.
Jalen Hurts
had one good. Jalen Hurts, Geno Smith, same thing.
No, he's not.
Same exact thing.
No, he's not.
Geno Smith been in the league all the years.
Geno Smith.
He had one good year.
Geno Smith, Derek Carr, and Dak Prescott are in the same category.
Geno Smith had one good year.
So did Dak. That's what I'm saying. And
Dak had one good?
And Derek Carr had one good year
How
too.
Dak had one good year?
It was his
when
rookie
Dak
year.
Prescott, it averages one loss
Okay.
per season
Okay.
in his division.
We'll give him a good year this year. He was the man of the year, so we'll give him 2. His rookie year, he was one of the top good players, and then
Dak Prescott averages one loss in his division per year.
well, now Jalen Hurts is here, so then we'll see what's happening.
Jalen Hurts is a one-hit wonder. It's over for the Eagles.
Stop the
It's a
madness.
wrap.
Stop the madness.
It's a wrap. It's just like the Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh,
They had a good year. They had a good year.
now let's talk about that.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Reese Hockins tore his ACL.
I seen that.
Oh,
Oh
Phillies.
man, yeah, that wasn't good.
That was your first baseman.
I know that wasn't good, but at least it happened early. I mean, you could go get another one now.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
now you can. Yeah,
At least you go out there and get another one now. But yeah, that wasn't good at all.
it's he was running for the base.
Yep.
And he just fell.
Oh man,
Yeah,
those are the worst kind of injuries too.
Whew. When they just give out on
They
you.
give out on you.
Yeah, that's he's been a good player, but his play's been up and down since he's been he's been a Philly. It's unfortunately, I think what this is going to do for the Phillies is going to start making them look elsewhere.
I mean, it's still early, so you still can make some trades. The Phillies they played very good last year. They beat my Braves in the playoffs. I'm still mad about that, by the way. But they're a good team. They're a really good team, and our division is probably the best division in baseball.
Yeah.
The Mets.
Let me see. A lot of people keep forgetting about the Mets, man.
The Mets.
They are.
And don't sleep on Washington Nats. Don't sleep on them.
I feel like that's
They're a
been
good team, young team.
that's been the Phillies' kind of Achilles heel for a while.
Yeah.
As the Nationals.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, well, that season's upon us too.
We got to contact the Phillies too, because I ain't get my press pass in the mail yet.
Yeah.
Hey, Phillies, send that number. I'll call you.
Hey man, you can't do. I
need a
thought
press
you was a
pass.
Braves fan.
It was for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was for
yeah,
you.
hey, Phillies.
Yeah.
Hey, call the Reds.
We sending Ryan out there. Yeah.
Ryan gonna look a little different when he show up.
He might look more like Jim Turner. I thought that was Jim Turner. But yeah, we're on the verge of the national championship, and then we're gonna enter into baseball. It's springtime, brother. It's springtime.
It's getting hot.
You know what we do in America during springtime? We spring forward, and we're gonna spring all the way to the top. There go Rocky right there. Is that Rocky? I think that's the scene where he said, That's the scene, right? That's the scene.
It does look like he hurting though.
That's the scene, right? Watch what he doing. Why you gonna say, That's it. That's it right there, America. The ref always bring you the truth. The ref always bring you the truth. America, we got to go. But it's been fun. It's been excellent. And we'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel.